I think we're live.
It says you're live, so I guess we're live.
Wow. So, yeah, had a bunch of hiccups right there at the last minute.
Well, we took everything to the arm wrestling tournament yesterday, so we had to relocate and move things back up, and then it took a minute. But yeah, I think we're good, guys. Hope everyone is doing well. We did have an awesome tournament yesterday, the 25th annual Arkansas State Arm Wrestling Championships from Southern States Arm Wrestling Association, USAA, at the Rock City Harley-Davidson, Little Rock. Had a lot of fun, crowned a lot of new state champions, so it was a good event. Now, we do have Kamil coming on here in just a few minutes. He said he was running a little bit late. And we're just going to chat up a little bit of arm wrestling, a little bit of training, a little bit of, I don't know, we're going to talk smack back and forth? I don't know. He's a good dude. But yeah, I think we're like, 13 days out?
Yeah.
13 days out, so that means I have...
What's going on? Why is this not on? Can you guys hear us okay? Hang on a second.
All right, I'm just going to wait and see if they can hear us.
Where are we?
Says yes. Sounds good. Yeah.
Sounds good. And
can they see us?
See and hear y'all just fine.
Okay.
This is weird.
It is peculiar.
Yeah, because I'm actually looking at it on...
This is weird.
Oh.
That's
weird.
I don't know what's going on. Good deal.
There we go.
All right. Awesome job. Thanks you guys for letting us know that we did have it right. It just wasn't working right. We were going to use her camera, but we set it up. So what's going on?
Yeah. So
there was no battery.
I was using my camera the other day, and when we did I did that walkthrough with Andy.
Yeah, for
and
your
it
garden.
overheated, so I had to take the battery out. Forgot. I took the battery out. So I was like, "What the hell? Why is my? Dang it!" So it was literally 2 minutes to go time. Had no time because it's a bit of a run from here to the kitchen.
It's a long way to the house from here.
And had no time to run in there get the battery, so had to switch to my phone real quick using another app called Camo, and here we are.
That's it. So what was I talking about?
Anyhow, so you already told him that Camille is going to be on just a second.
He's probably it's about time now since we're running late.
Mother of all things.
Did you smash your finger, sweetheart?
I did smash my
I will
finger.
kiss it later for you. Yeah, so I have a workout today, and then I have 5 more workouts. And then it's time to rest after that.
I wanted to put a silver play button up here too. 5 workouts after
6.
today.
Yeah, so today and 5 more. Which means I have 6 more pronation lifts.
Wait. That video is on there, right?
Baby, no.
Yeah.
No.
Send it to my computer. Wait, you can't by Bluetooth. Send it to me via email if you can.
You're so mean.
Because
you gotta edit it, make it cool.
Wait, did you send it here already? I don't think you did you?
I don't think so. But you gotta make it cool so it can be put out there. For,
well, I will.
jam fails.
I'll clip it and put it out there for in a whatever.
Yeah.
But I gotta show Camille how close your hand will get to your face. Yeah.
Do you want to just get a steal of it then? Do you want
No,
to take a steal?
I want to show.
I don't think we should show it.
No, I'm showing it.
I mean, I appreciate these guys tuning in live, but should
No.
they really get to see such
Yes,
awesome footage?
they should, because they are the ones that are here live. So you guys are going to get to see with Camille
It's still
something
preparing.
that has never been seen before. What are you doing?
It's preparing to say, I don't know.
Okay. That has never been seen before.
It has been seen. It's just been a long time. Like a very long time.
I haven't seen it.
You said hasn't been seen before. You didn't say you haven't seen before.
I
Clearly,
bet you these guys haven't seen it either.
probably nobody here seen it either.
Yeah,
so.
how close Michael's hand will get to his face. I'm just going to tell y'all, this is what it was like before. He couldn't even drink a bottle of water because he couldn't reach to get to the thing, to get to the bottle.
Well, it's after I pulled Sergey Takarev and I went to go take a drink and it wouldn't, so I had to switch hands and drink out the left. But yeah.
Definitely couldn't shave.
No.
I mean, you could feed yourself, but that's because you
Because I would
hold...
just take the end of the spoon.
He goes to it
Yeah.
like this, but yeah, his arm would not get there. Michael, are your arms AI generated or something?
No, man. Training's just going well. I do have a hilarious photo that I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. Okay, so who do I email to, honey? How do you want it? It showed up like that though. I don't think that's good.
It'll be fine. RG Todd, we'll give it that. If it doesn't work there, then just send it on Facebook, which might be easier. Yeah. So okay, guys, thank you so much for hopping on for our.
Attachment's over 100 megabytes, so I don't know what's going on.
Just send it on Facebook.
Okay.
Thank you so much for hopping on here and being on this live stream with us this Sunday. As Michael said, we had a very busy day yesterday. We had a great Arkansas State where we crowned new champions.
We did crown new champions.
All the way around. And the thing is, 2 of our guys, Richard Cogburn and Troy Brown, were there. Richard Cogburn.
They're both Aries champions, heavyweight and super heavyweight. It's crazy.
Yeah, our Aries champions. They went to that Super 64 in their respective weight classes and both went undefeated. Okay, just imagine that right now. You're in a tournament. You versus 63 other men.
Well, they don't have to face all 63. They're just 64 people in the bracket. I love you. So after 64, so round 1, then there's 32, then there's 16, then there's 8, then there's 4, then there's 2, and then there's 1 guy standing.
I
so
realize that. Is it them versus 63 men or not? I mean, did Troy and Richard beat the folks that were there or not? When you win a tournament, were you on that day
this is
better than everybody else in that tournament or not? Were you or were you not the 2017 WAL champion for winning a tournament?
Yes.
But you didn't beat everybody there.
Didn't.
So you couldn't call yourself a champion?
Nope, could definitely call myself champion.
There you go. So these guys.
I don't understand it. I don't know why she gets all crazy.
These guys went undefeated in a 64-person bracket.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. Didn't take 1 loss. That's very, very, very impressive.
What's
right?
even more impressive than that? Oh, there's Kamil.
Hey!
So what's even more impressive than that is that they both are from the same small town in Arkansas.
That's right.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
people from all over the United States.
It's very impressive that they're both from Arkansas. And then
impressive.
Goes to another small town. It's like, what are they drinking?
Who is that big guy?
Here.
Oh my God! Hello guys.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I was waiting for you to ask me, and I couldn't. I don't know how to tell you.
I saw like I think that's Kamil.
yeah, you popped up. You popped up. So we got Phil Woody. Congrats! Today's PR's comeback is truly inspirational. What'd you post today?
170.
170.
170. Yeah,
so that was good.
170 was a good one. I was pretty proud of that.
That was good. Thank you so much, Phil, for that super chat. Guys, we want to welcome none other than Michael's big bully that is
he's mean.
Hoping.
He's trying to bully me.
That is not hoping, but has 100% confident that he is going to derail.
That's a big forearm.
Michael's winning streak on his comeback. But we are very thankful that you agreed to be on here today.
Yeah, thanks for making time to be on here, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. How are you feeling?
Yeah, hi guys. I'm doing very well. Today I was on the gym with my wife. And contacted my muscles and they feel amazing.
Okay. I can hear the echo. Do you have earbuds you can put in for your phone? Or are you on your computer?
No, I can hear myself.
Okay. Yeah, if you have...
I don't know if I can do it.
Oh, that was better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that sounds good like that. I don't know what you did.
What'd you do?
But I can still hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I can still hear me on you.
So there's still an echo on your side? Okay, let me see if I can do an echo. I don't think I can do echo cancellation on you. Hang on just a second. I'm going to give it a whirl, though.
She's pretty good at this audio stuff.
Well, I don't know if it works for his mic or not. So usually for your side, it helps if you put in, like if you have earbuds that work with your computer or your phone.
Well, we should have told him that up front.
I didn't think of
I didn't either. I think we're good. I can hear Kamil.
I can try. Let me see audio. What it is? Audio, iPhone microphone, connect extra mic. Maybe I can have some, but I need to plug them into my phone, and then I will have no charge on my phone. So a little bit strange.
Yeah, no, you're okay.
You're good.
You're okay.
Yeah.
If it doesn't bother,
now it's great.
Do what?
Now it's great for me.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yeah, so I saw the picture of you and your wife. I was gonna, because it did pop up in a story or something, and I looked at when you click it to respond, and none of the 6 like little options to respond were the ones I wanted to use. So I was going to say awesome because that's a good picture, you guys.
Mm-hmm. I can send you more photos if you want.
We got a super chat from Todd and Oleg's love child. Michael is about to have his 2nd straight dominant win. What do you think about that, Kamil? And then get to go pull Gennady. He says we're about to see a run.
He said Georgie and we're about to see a run. So yeah, I mean, obviously Kamil has other plans, but my plans are to go on an impressive run. So Kamil, what in a perfect case scenario, if you were to win our match, what do you want next?
You know, I want to be same place where you want to be. I want to go to I want to go to the top 10. So for me, good opponent could be Georgi Tsvetkov,
right.
From top 10. Maybe even Alex Kurdeha, maybe Morozov if he's still pulling, because I hear he is sick, but maybe only on the left arm. So
right.
I am not afraid, actually, any of them. I thinking as well about Levan like you. So I'm just keep working. But people, when people watch me and thinking about me, I was pulling Ivan Matushenko, and at this time I was a little bit not best shape, and now I can clearly say that I am 20% more stronger, and I think this will be game changer, I think. And as you can see, my fight with Vitaly, and then you can see Morozov fight with Vitaly right arm. So you can maybe see how good I could be as well on the right arm. And on the exercise, my right before was 20% weaker, and now is only about 6-7% weaker than left. Only on press, but the rest exercise, my right arm is better top roll, better pronation, and better biceps. Fingers power is exactly same. So I am really curious how good I will do with you, because if you will smash me, I will be really disappointed about my power.
I feel the same. So if you smash me, I'll feel disappointed about my power. We both are. I mean, it's a not a similar trajectory, but we both have similar goals, right? I've been to the top. I've had a setback, and now I feel like this is my time to work my way back. So I'm excited. Everything feels good, and you're going to be a good test to see if I'm as strong as I think I am. So I think both of us kind of have the same thing. We want to find out. I think both of us think each of us are good opponents to find out where we're at. And I do believe whoever wins this match is definitely getting a top 10 opponent for sure. So I don't know what that means for who loses. I mean, I don't know who, like, if you lose, who you would pull. If I lose, who I would pull next. But there's so many matches out there in the super heavyweight division right now. I mean, Sergey Kalinchenko looks amazing. I mean, like you said, anyone from the top 10. Zordanov looks amazing. Obviously, I'd like a Gennady match because of both of us coming off bicep injuries, and I'd like to get that win back. But there's a whole lot of good matches.
We will see. But, like I say, don't be very disappointed if I will win, because I am really very strong. I am really very strong.
We believe you.
I have no doubt. People talk about the Matushenko match, and even on Coach Ray and Giannis, Giannis was not aware of all your right-handed matches you had at Knuckles Up. So your win 3-0 versus Dave, 3-1 versus Mirtal Aslanov. Those are both impressive wins.
With the Aslanov, I win 3-1, but I can tell you something, because I listen Corey West, and he says Kamil have difficulties with Aslanov, but I want to be honest with you. I haven't used full power. I want to make it a bit show. So don't think he stopped me and I couldn't pin him. It was just for don't make the fight bam bam bam. That's all. So I want to do a little bit play with him.
Yeah, we used to do that in Arm Wars. Like if you realized you had a gap, you would kind of make. I wouldn't not try as hard. I'd just give my opponent a little bit more and make the match more interesting. But
Mhm.
I'm always trying.
You know, one thing what I am very interesting about you. Uh, oh my God, Pablo yesterday says, Michael don't have any more King's move, and you lifting this pronation lifts like with the King's move, and I'm curious if your arm is still locking, or is getting straight. How it is
Okay,
now?
so I think what Pablo means is I don't have to use the King's move anymore because my strength in other areas have gotten better. The only thing that they did with surgery was they cleaned out the front side. They were going to clean out some of the back side, but the surgery took too long. So we just got to clean out the front and scrape away the ulnar nerve, decompress the ulnar nerve. So this is as straight as my arm goes. It just comes
Okay.
back, just comes back further than it used to. It used to wouldn't come back past here. Now it comes back to here. You know. So
I think it's a good time to show the thing now.
did it come through?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so we have a funny video that Rebecca wants to show you.
You don't have to tell him it's funny.
Maybe it's not funny. It's not funny at all. It's a very serious video.
Okay, let's see.
All right, so Kamil, prior to Michael injuring his arm and having it basically rebuilt, he couldn't touch his face. Were you aware of that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, he could not get close enough to even touch his face. I just want you to know now, you may not know it, but you might be in trouble because he can now get close enough to at least touch his face.
All right.
And I'm going to show you.
Cue the video, baby. Cue the video. Here we go.
All right, it's going to take me just
everybody watching, this is Rebecca's going to release this later, edited for a gym fail. So
yes, I am. I got to see what I called it. Oh, there we go. That's what I called it.
gym fail.
No,
Oh.
I called it.
Get Michael.
No, stop it. You just try to give away
I don't
all
know.
the
I
info.
can't see. My contacts don't work well.
You just try to give away all the info. Yeah. So I'm going to bring it up and I'm going to let you guys see how close Michael's hand will actually get to his face.
Why are you having to look through so
Here we
many
go.
things? My goodness.
Because this computer has a whole lot of stuff
A
on
whole
it.
lot of stuff. All right, guys, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a little insight on this video. I've been doing my pronation gauge back pressure, building up to hopefully some new PRs. This was day 3 of doubles, which is 215 pounds. So this is where we're at currently. So I may end up having a halt on this exercise for a second.
Okay.
All right, here we go. You got the volume. 215 times 2. Think this belt might be ripping. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
We gotta see this one more time. He hits himself in the face.
I heard it ripping, but I didn't think Yeah, so I can at least
crazy.
touch
You know, yeah, I done this few times in my gym as well. A few times the belt snapped, or the chain go off, or the cable go off. So many times it was pretty heavy. So a few times I ran over myself like. It is so big power, and you don't expect that, you know.
You don't expect it, even though
you still have your face correct. You still have your face okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so you can touch your face now.
Yeah. There you go.
So he used to only get this close. Now we know he can at least get this close.
You know, before.
Go ahead.
Yeah, before after a fight with Dave Chaffee, I have so much pain on my elbow, and I couldn't bring my arm to the shoulder good for several months, and now I don't pull so much, and this helped me to recover my elbow. I train with the light weights, and now my elbow going nicely, very close to the shoulder, and I have no pain. So because a lot of weight, a lot of power, it's not about the muscle power, it's about the like kind of locking power, you know. Because if you lock your arm and you have a pain, you can push. now I can put the arm behind the shoulder, and he's locked, and I can pull.
Oh, we lost him.
We lost him for a second.
He'll be back.
Yeah. So what else we got here? Did you guys like that video?
What'd you guys think? I should have edited it just a little bit before to get it closer in because it's funny. A broad view.
Well, I filmed it for Instagram because it's an Instagram and YouTube story, a YouTube short post. So that's what happened. What we got here?
I gotta make sure it's not us that's messing up.
Oh. Are we frozen? No, we're not frozen.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I see my fingers moving. Look.
Michael, that's because this is actually videoing us here.
Oh, okay.
I don't see us here.
Yeah.
Oh, we're here. There we go.
All right, so back over there. Are we leaving? Okay.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Y'all, isn't technology fun?
It is crazy.
And you have to remember, he's in Poland, so it's a little bit more difficult. Oh, is he coming back?
I am back.
You are back.
Same size screen now too. All right.
Look at you. So
I put the phone in the window, so maybe I have good internet now. Hopefully.
Okay, I got you.
I'm in my mom. I'm in my mom house, so I was hoping I will be back to home, but I have some difficulties, and I'm still here. We was doing something.
We are really grateful that you came on anyhow, but I've got a question. It was actually asked by Eric Taylor on Facebook. He wants to know from both of you, during prep, do you find it more beneficial to train with weights more, or do you look to get more table time? What works best for you when you're training for an upcoming competition?
I can tell you first, I don't need table work, because everything I using is about the power and the weight. No, the way how I use the power. So I can use with the weights exactly how I want it. So if I prepare for fight with Michael last 2 weeks, let's say, or I was doing just perfectly moved what I want to be ready in my mind to do. So, and you will not see that anywhere.
Right.
So I don't need to pull anyone because whoever is around me, they are very low. Like 50% of my power, so I can do nothing. I can feel them. So maybe this could be one of the reasons. But to pulling with someone make you a little bit stretching your joints and things like that before the fight. So I want to avoid that. I want to be fresh, gently. Even today I was pulling like 30 minutes, just pumping up, just do some curls, some rotations, everything. So just very easy. I feeling now like my arms are fixing. I feel like they very tired from heavy training and they're fixing now. And in 2 weeks time, I will be really fresh, ready, and 100%. So that's how I am.
So I'm very similar in that. I know how to arm wrestle. I've been arm wrestling for 34 years. Arm wrestling is not how I get ready for a match. I have set goals, numbers I want to reach in my workouts, in the specific lifts, or just the regular circuits. And the crazy thing is, where you're saying you're doing light stuff this far out, I still have 6 more heavy days. I have a workout today and 5 more workouts. I'll still hit PRs up till Friday, but that's how I've always done the best. Like when I beat Dave in WAL, all those matches, I was doing my heaviest workout the very Friday before the weekend. So like 8 days before the match, or say WAL was on Wednesdays, it was the Tuesday before. It's always 8 days out is my last heavy workout. And then I literally don't do anything for 8 days. So yeah, my prep for matches, like I have Corey. So me having Corey helps out a lot because that's someone he has the same power level and I do, and stronger on some things. So having him to train with helps significantly. But we had a big practice 2 weeks ago. Rob probably arm wrestled 3 hours and let everybody jump all over my arm, and it actually hurt my workouts the next day. So I was like, yeah, I'm more concerned about hitting the numbers that I want to hit. So the arm wrestling is not as important at this point in my stage in my career.
Mhm.
So this person says, Michael, why is your voice always shaking? His voice isn't shaking. It must be your audio.
I didn't know it was shaking.
Makes
I guess Kamil makes me nervous.
him nervous. So you
Yeah,
guys,
but that's good. That's good. That's good reaction because I think you think you will beat me easy, but I think you think wrong. And
So here's what
I
I
am
want.
going.
I want to beat you easy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. I just know if you don't beat me easy, I don't think you beat me in a war. If you don't beat me easy, I think if it's a long match, I win. And that's and the reason being is I've been in long matches for so much of my career. And when I go back and look at your matches, you normally either pin somebody pretty quickly, or like a long match, you use 20, 30 seconds. And I'm used to those very long matches. So if you don't finish me quickly, I think either I win quickly, you win quickly, or I win in a war. That's what I think. But I hope I win quickly. That's what I hope.
We will see. I am very interested, and if you don't know how level you are now, and you don't know
Exactly.
how level I am, because maybe I am weak, maybe I am strong, but you don't know where is my level. If you look on the top 10 guys, you don't know. But I want to ask you if maybe you can think roughly where is your level now, from the beginning, from the past.
Okay.
You could be like 90%, or you could be more from your maximum power.
My honest opinion right now of the best I've ever been in my career, I would say I'm probably about 90%. That's what I think. I think I'm stronger on some arm wrestling specific movements, but I'm not, okay. So like my bench press is not what it used to be. Like I used to be able to bench a whole lot now. Will that bench press not being as strong as it used to, will that play a role in my effectiveness to be able to shoulder press? I mean, the heavier bench I have, the more confident I feel pressing, but I don't think that's going to have a big effect. Yeah, I would say overall performance, what I'm capable of doing right now is probably 90% of the best I've ever been. Now, in my opinion, before the end of this year's up, I will have surpassed the best version of me ever. If I can continue to train the way I'm training without injury, I'll be beyond anything I've ever been, in my opinion. I'm just not there yet.
Okay, that's good. But I can tell you something interesting. When I spoke with Dave Chaffee before the fight, he told me I am about 90% now, and this wasn't enough.
It was not. It was not. That is an interesting.
So I hope your 90%. I hope your 90% will be enough if you.
I hope so too.
well, as I'm sitting here, I'm hoping, since you said that, I'm hoping he finds that other 10% before we get to Florida. That's what I'm
Yeah, I can tell you clearly that I am 110% of me from my
100.
strongest
You're
fight
10%
whenever I fight.
So you're 10% better than you've ever been.
Yes, I could be. Yes, I because from January I training a lot of pronations, rising and biceps, and all this stuff come up nicely. I can rise. I just saw you with some Iranian big man. He put it on Instagram. He lift 50 kilos and you lift 49 kilos on the rising. The belt
Yeah,
somewhere
mine
here.
over the top knuckle rise. His was looped through, but he pulled it over the top of his hand through around the thumb, and then he started from a higher angle and then he just pronated it. Where mine is a over the top knuckle actual engaging a riser. But it was a cool video of the two things. But I've only recently started doing that rise training. Most of my rise in the past was trained on a top curl handle, and I'm enjoying that movement, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, so I can tell you my rising is same power like you, 50 kilos. I can rise that way.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
and I think that's pretty good.
It's a good. I mean, for both of us, it's a good starting point. I think my goal for the end of the year would be somewhere around, 56, 57 kgs is what I'd like to have in a rise. I just think it's going to take time to get there. And so yeah, I mean, Ingen said he didn't think you have a chance of beating me using anything other than the press. but I know you said you have other options, so I'm gonna be prepared for whatever. And I think I'm excited. I think we're having a good match. So it's fun. I know you have a what is it? 16th anniversary, August 8th, 888. I guess it's the 16th wedding anniversary. So
0909
where you at?
9 of August.
9th of August. Well, you
Yeah, 9
told
of
me
August.
18. Didn't you say 8808?
No, 090808
Okay.
2008. So this
Okay.
will
So
be
this is the
16,
9th. So
but on the 09.
yeah. I thought you said 080808 is what you said, but it's 090808. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so their 16th anniversary is going to be that Friday. So hopefully they party hard. And,
Do you guys know where you're at on the card? Like when you're competing?
It
What
looked
does that
like
mean?
it was 2
Look
matches
like,
from the very last match, but that was when it
yeah,
was not kicked. I don't know that.
yeah. I don't like competing on the end because you never know when you have to start warming up.
I know.
I like warming up good, and you, Mike, too. I saw you on Dubai, how you warming up, and me too. Just boom, 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 everything.
Yeah, I would rather just get it going. Like I'd rather be the first match of the day. Just let's go have it. Either be the first match or be the last match, whatever. But in between there, it just the emotions. I'd rather get it out of the way as quick as possible.
We've got
I can tell you. So sorry, I can tell you that I'm doing pretty well with the emotions. I am, I have 7 arm fights in last 16 months, so I think I'm okay now.
No, you got some good experience under your belt for sure. All right, what do we got here, babe?
We have got a super chat from John Augustin. Thank you so much for the support. He says, I think this could end up being match of the night. And the funny thing is, when people tell Michael that, and I don't know how you feel, Camille, Michael's like, I don't want it to be. I just really wanted it to get over. That's what he wants.
Listen, the only time that I want match of the night is when there's a bonus attached to it. If there's no bonus, I don't want to have a long match. Let's get this stuff over with.
But he can say, I'm biased and have to support the monster, but Godspeed and good luck to both of you.
Thank you very much, John. Appreciate the support.
Thank you.
So how do you feel about that, Camille? Do you want you and Michael to be match of the night, or would you like for it to just be as boring as possible? You get up there, kick that ass, and get off the stage. What do you want?
From my point of view, if if this will be a long fight, it means that I will go back home damaged, and I don't want to be damaged.
Right.
I want to keep going, keep growing, and the best way is to win fast or lose fast, and then then you just come back to training and getting stronger. But if it's a long fight, you're stretching everything, you're stretching fingers, wrists, everything. So then is pain, and then you need to take some 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off to get rest, to get recover. So it's depend. If you have a long fight and you cheating a little bit, like it's not so hard, then you can have a long fight. But at this level, I don't think playing games is a good idea.
Right.
Especially I want to win and he want to win. So we fighting for the future. The future will be depends who will win. So
yeah, there's a lot on the line. It really is. I mean, for both of us, you're trying to prove that your right is as good as your left, and I'm just trying to prove that this comeback is serious. That I really have an opportunity to do something beyond what I've done in the past, and that's what I believe is. I don't know, man. She said there's going to be. She goes, prepare to be setbacks, right? Like I'm not going to win everything, but I am extremely optimistic. So I'm hoping for a clear path all the way to Levon, but we'll see what happens, man. I mean, I know you're a very hungry, worthy opponent. You've been doing this a long time, and like I said, I would be happy if we could do this tomorrow. If we could do this next week. The whole wait 13 more days. I'm ready to arm wrestle. Now I'm enjoying the workouts. I'm enjoying the progress, but I'm excited about getting on the table and having a good, fun, competitive match where two men are going to leave it all on the table, and that's what I think is going to happen. I think both of us are going to try as hard as we can, and the better man's going to win, and that's what's going to happen.
I'm answering a person right here. I'll just answer it on. Someone asked if I have a nickname. Oh, where'd he go? We lost him again. Who asked? I can't find it. I've always wondered, Tall Paul Hutchins, does Miss Rebecca, have a nickname besides Mrs. Monster?
I call y'all guys.
There he is again. There you
He's
are.
back.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, but I understand your point, and I wish you all the best.
Same to you, buddy.
So
Yeah.
don't be so much stress. It's only arm wrestling.
That is true. In the end, and that's one thing, Camille, that surprises me about these fans, new fans of arm wrestling, is when they see competitors suffer a loss, they're like, oh, well, they're done. They should just retire. When actually loss is part of the journey.
Mhm.
Enough.
Yeah.
So it's part of the journey because that's where you learn. Well, I mean, you learn from wins. But it's where you learn. There's always a lesson there. And arm wrestlers don't just quit. You have to die.
Listen, John Brzezinski's been telling me he was quitting the last 5 events I've been at with him. You know what I'm saying? He's still taking matches. So I don't think there's such a thing as a retired arm wrestler. You know, so we just do it because we love it.
You know, because some people have a idol and they follow them idol, and if the idol will lose, they will complain for the other guy. So it's just, you know, it's just life. You know, they want to keep the champion to winning. So if I have new idols and the people see Michael, they will tell, oh, Kamil will win, Kamil will win. So, you know, you don't need to take this seriously because this is only fun. You know, this is, you know, just our wrestling.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, back to the question real quick. Does Rebecca have a nickname other than Mrs. Monster? Neil Pickup named her Shoulders when he first met her. Rebecca was really into working out and CrossFit and stuff, and she had very defined shoulders. So
I still have defined shoulders.
You still have very defined shoulders. Damn, woman, don't get offended. But yeah, so Shoulders has been her nickname from him, but I call her all kinds of stuff. But what about Buddy Hall there? Remember for 15 months?
He says, let's get the win, Michael. Nothing but love for Camille, though.
I mean, you get a lot of love on our channel, Camille. I think people like you a lot. Like I said, I'm a fan of all your content and the fact that you're doing this with your family, your daughter, and your wife, and I think you guys create some fun stuff. So I'm enjoying watching this.
So here's a question for you both. What is your weight today? Because Camille, I know that you said that you were actually wanting to cut a little bit. So we're just wondering, what are you weighing and what are you weighing?
So what are you weighing right now?
This morning I was 133.8. So I try lose little bit. You know, all what I do just slightly less food. That's all. But nothing changed. I mean, I work like I work. I train like I train, and nothing more change. And slowly going down, and I can see my face is coming a little bit, you know, off fat some, and my belly is well come slightly down because I was like 138 already, and if 5 kilo go off from you, you can see the change a little bit. So I am happy about that, but I didn't lose any power at all because it's only, you know, and I try lose the weight already like 4 weeks now, maybe
Right.
4 weeks, 5 weeks, just eat slightly less. And for me, I don't like to be very heavy because, you know, I working every day doing some stuff, this I need to be good with the weight to be not too big, you know.
Right.
So for 130 for me could be good, and if in next couple of years I won't be able to beat Levan, then maybe I will lose to 115. I will have that option as well.
Right. Yeah.
But
So
I think Levan is beatable, and I think I will keep training the technique, which he will don't like it. So that's my point.
well, there you go.
So are we talking about the press?
Yeah. I mean, the flop press on Levant is what a lot of people think is could be a kryptonite, you know. But
so that's why a lot of people think that Jerry would have an
a lot of people think Jerry's got a good shot against him, you know. And if Camille continues to do it too, and if it does find out that is a kryptonite style move, then obviously him and Jerry will be the ones who have the best shot at it. But I still think you have to take the hand of the strongest hand that's ever existed. I think that's how you're going to have to beat him. You have to compromise his hand, and you have to do it early, and you have to, you know, bleed the shit out of him. But someone's going to have to be strong enough to stop the match, you know. My current weight, so I'm dressed like this, shorts, T-shirt, tennis shoes. Now, I know your weighing's probably in boxers or something, but just like this, I weighed 289 when we walked in here. So that's like 131 and a half. But stripped this morning, I was probably 128 and a half kgs. So I'm probably about 5 kgs less probably.
Yeah, I think because now because now I don't train, so maybe I will not lose anything more. So maybe I will keep. Maybe I'll be like 133 on the weights.
Yeah.
So you guys are not. Your weights are not
No,
terribly far
well, I
off.
mean, he like his weight, like my morning weight is probably 4 or 5 kgs less than his probably. Now we weigh in at 7 p.m. at night on Thursday. The weigh-ins are not Friday now. The weigh-ins are Thursday night, which is surprising to me, but it's going to be. I think they did that so that people could eat at the VIP party.
Well, also they did it because the
Event that
competition is
some,
earlier on Saturday.
well, maybe so. Yeah, could be.
So Razor gave us a super chat. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. He says, we don't care about losses. We care about the excitement before the matches. Good luck and powwow Kamil. There you go.
All right, Razor, appreciate support.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
it's mean good luck. It's mean good luck, Kamil. Dzięki, dzięki.
Okay.
there you
Okay,
go.
got
All
you.
right.
All righty. That's glad that somebody's on here giving us super chats, but also at the same time, giving
Supporting Kamil, yeah.
supporting Kamil.
So was that Polish? Was that a Polish word?
Yes.
Okay.
Very cool. Very cool.
Say it for me so I can see what it's supposed to sound like.
Powodzenia. Powodzenia.
That's not what I said
That's
at
not
all.
what you said.
That sounds much better. It sounds much better when you do it.
Yeah.
So here is a fun little question for the two of you. Now, you guys are going to have to take turns alternating, and you guys watching at home are going to vote on which team you think would win. Are you ready for this?
I guess so.
All right. You guys are creating a tug of war team. Do you know what you know what tug of war is, right? Where you hold
Okay.
Yeah, each team holds. Okay, you guys are going to create a tug of war team. You may not choose Levon; he is off limits. But you have to choose. Each of you will choose 4 people. 1 from lightweights, 1 from heavyweight, 1 from super heavyweight, and then of course yourself. You're going to take turns.
That's only 4 people total.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said we got to choose.
No, you're going to have a 4-person team.
Okay.
So, Kamil, since you're our guest, which weight category do you want to choose first for your tug of war team?
Oh, Samusha. This is lightweight.
Yes.
Is that considered lightweight, Samusha?
You tell me.
Okay.
Is it according to East versus West?
Well, I mean, it's a lighter weight, so I guess that counts.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll count lightweights as 185 or less.
I'm counting the heavyweights as 115s.
Okay, so
Okay.
If we're gonna pick from that category, I don't want to pick from that category. I want to go ahead and pick Corey for my super heavyweight. So I'm choosing my super heavyweight first. So now you can pick a division.
All right. So
I think I am. I think I am done on the beginning.
Corey makes like 2 people. He counts for like 2 people. You know what I'm saying?
So Michael has Corey. You have Samusha. So who do
You have
you
a
want?
super heavyweight and a heavyweight.
You got a super heavyweight to choose and a heavyweight to choose.
Oh my God! So, my God, maybe Cody Merritt.
He's a big boy.
He's big boy.
He's a big boy. That's a
Absolutely.
good. Okay, so let's go 185 or below. Who do I want 185 or below? He's a smaller frame though, but I think I want to get a Sasha Andrew.
Sasha.
Yeah, because he's slow, he's compact, he's low to the ground. I think he have a better.
So that's your lightweight.
That's my lightweight.
Okay, so you got Sasha, he's got Samusha, and then he's got Cody, and you've got Corey.
So who's your heavyweight?
115.
Oh my God, 115. That's hard one,
Don't pick my guy because I know who I'm
want. Really. You know which one you want, yeah?
Yeah.
Ivan Matushenko maybe.
Damn it! That was my guy. That was my guy. All right. So who else? I'll hit the thing. Who else can I get? Okay, so you got Matushenko. Matushenko's who I wanted.
He's got Samusha,
heavyweight.
Matushenko, Cody Merritt, and
who is he? So I'm just a powerhouse. I'm looking for a powerhouse. And he may not be Eastern European. He might be American.
Alesian is somewhere there.
Oh my God, Alession's so strong.
You don't want to give him people, do you?
Let me think. So we got Corey, we got Sasha.
Matt Mask.
Matt's. I don't think he's got a good center balance. Too tall, too lean. I need a heavy base guy with big, strong legs. Hmm. Oh no. I think I want
seems to be good.
Paul Lynn's a light heavyweight, but I think I want Paul Lynn.
All right, let me run over here to.
I think I take Paul Lynn.
I'm going to drop this in for a what is it called?
Poll.
Poll.
Yeah.
Yes, I got to put it.
Oh, I think you had a super chat too that we missed.
We'll get to just a second.
Let's do your poll. I don't know. That's Medashenko's who I wanted because Medashenko, he's a big frame. He's a big guy at 253, but he also has a good base, it looks like.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Who wins? Team MMT or Kamil?
Tug of war.
Tug of war. Okay. We got Kamil.
Is Cody Merritt. Medashenko.
I'm going to butcher this name. Okay.
And then Samusha. S-A-M-E-U-S-S-I-H. I mean, S-I-A or something. I don't know. All right, so then I got Corey, MMT. No, you put me. I thought these were okay.
All in.
And then Sasha Andrew.
Sasha.
I don't know, man. I like my chances. I think Corey's my ace. I think having Corey helps out a lot. All right, so how are we going to set this up? We got to figure this out.
Let me start it. Okay, you guys go ahead.
All right, so where we at? What we talking about? So everything feels good though. Training's good. No injuries. 100% ready.
No, I think like I am 100%, and there is never enough time to be ready. So you just need to try and see how it goes. So if I want to be the best shape, I need at least next 2 years for trying to be the best. But we need to slowly climb the ladder. That's to see the level, to see our weak points. With
Right.
Ivan as well, I have a big lesson how I should fight with the hooker. I make big mistake with him, and another big mistake to fight with him. It was loose hand. This, maybe people don't see what's happened there, but we both have completely loose hand. There was no tension, nothing, and that's why the first round it was so fast for Ivan because he was training this move to be super fast, and I was just don't give any power. So I make a lot of mistakes with Ivan, but I learned in the past on the right arm. I have a good match with with Kalinichenko Sergey on the qualification. I learned there a lot as well. I saw some my mistakes, what I can change, where I should fix, and I fixed them. This is already 1 year ago, so I think I'm improving. Maybe not about the power, but I am improving about quality. About the knowledge. Sorry, about the knowledge how I should pull to be better.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's the biggest thing, like you said, is learning from your mistakes. Like oftentimes for me, if I know I'm pulling with someone who's a fast hitting loose load guy, I will do a loose load as well and try to out hit them. But sometimes if you set up enough, you have enough tension in the setup, you can negate someone's speed who's going to loose load, right? So trying to loose load Medashenko from that position. See, if I was pulling Medashenko, I would load heavy up and back pressure and try to make sure as he's trying to supinate me that I pronate his wrist out. But two different styles, right? And I think that might be something if you ever pull him again, since you've been working your riser and your pronation, that might be a better route to go. Because going towards as fast as him is very difficult.
Yeah, Matushenko is people don't understand him, but you can see how he pull with Morozov. He pull like head to head, is one of the best, I think.
Without a doubt. On that note, who's going to win between him and Alazon in November?
I am not really sure. We will see the real level of Alijan with Matushenko. We will know then.
Without a doubt, yeah. That's going to be a good one.
So exciting. Yeah, I am so exciting Engin doing matches which we don't know who will win. So that's the amazing thing about that. We can't say, oh, this guy will win easy. So there is no point to make a super match if we know who will win, and that's how he do. So that's great.
Yeah, he does. He's a fan, man. He sets matches that he doesn't like. He doesn't know who's going to win, right? So
Mhm.
I want to see him set up matches because, like I said, he's just as interested in the outcome as we are.
Oh, there's some names that y'all didn't think of because you were limiting yourself to like East versus West champions. Should have
Richard
chosen
Lucky's
Brian Shaw, who just entered into arm wrestling.
Ryan Shaw. That would have been a good super heavyweight. Damn it.
Yeah. Could have used him in your tug of war. So
Yeah,
anyhow, well, guys, we have got so far, Camille, they got MMT's team winning at tug of war. So it has to be
71-29.
because Corey took the direction.
Corey definitely knocked things my way for sure. I think.
Well, I think Camille is probably thinking this is
Mhm.
probably the winning you're going to get, Michael.
You know, when yeah, you know, every time when I am on some big event and I am pulling, I hoping to try another guy, and whenever I am after pull, I am completely done. Everything, emotions go down, and it's just like no time for that. But on the east and west 14, I would love to catch Jerry and feel his hand and
Oh yeah.
maybe try do little bit power, but I don't know if I'll be able after you. We'll see.
Yeah, man. I don't after pull anymore. I used to years ago. I used to go on the table and spend hours. If I can make it through an event injury free, I'm excited about getting home because I'm going to start training the next day. I'll be back in the gym training the next day. So, but that would be it'd be interesting. I know a lot of people will be interested in seeing how that. I mean, there'll be a lot of cameras going if you get on the table, Jerry, for sure.
And that's
Yeah,
I guess
that's the problem.
Yeah, no shit, right?
I guess that goes back to what you were saying. Like, your preference would be that the matches would go quickly rather as too long because you don't want to be tweaked or in pain when you go home to train. And that's the same reason that you don't want to after pull either, because that's usually where you do let yourself get more of a bind.
It's hilarious. Okay, so we're talking about that right now. Rebecca gets on to me all the time. She goes, "Why do you pull Corey so close to a match?" I was like, "Because I pull Corey." She goes, "But you pull Corey as hard as you pull a super match." She goes, "Would you pull a super match 2 weeks before you pulled Kamil?" I'm like, "No." She goes, "Well, you pull Corey just hard." And I'm like, "Well, that is a good point." So, I mean, the thing about when you have someone as strong as Corey who can be here every day and you can just go as hard as you want, it is like having a super match with a top level guy. So it wears you out a little bit, but it's very good to have, right? Just to kind of find out where you're at. Oh, super shadow.
Here we go.
DB
DB talks. Oops. DB, why don't you go? Oh, because I'm not on. Sorry, guys. I forget what platform I'm on. I'm going bounce between 3 platforms here. Michael, you beat Jerry with legal declining humorous. If you beat Camille, how will you beat Camille if that's not allowed? And Camille,
okay, go ahead.
And Camille, how would you beat Jerry? So this is a question for both of you. So first,
so if you're talking about WAL 403, where Jerry ends up winning 3-1, I was in a legal decline position then. When I beat him at 506, I'm never in an illegal decline. I'm never in a decline position. I stood tall the whole time against Jerry, so I never got in. That entire match versus Jerry at 506 would have been legal at East versus West.
The only time that you would squat down is when you were in neutral and you would squat down to climb
and get height, but I still wasn't even dropping. Everything I did on that match was versus West. So, Camilla, how would you pull Jerry?
Yeah, I want to mention one thing. In the past, how the fights in the wall was crazy, and I don't know if people then complain about shoulders in or whatever stuff, but now after I won Devon Larratt, everyone is complaining on my shoulder, and this is not nice.
That's what happened.
This is part of the game, that's part of the game, and if you can and if you're enough strong, you can do shoulder press, but people don't understand that the shoulder press is one of the most difficult techniques. That's why not everyone doing them. The easiest technique is top roll, and that's why everyone doing them. So people have to try first and see how it is easy to press, because it's not easy, it's very difficult, and they will lose a lot of matches if they will try press and the other guy will open them. So the thing is, I trained that move for last 6 years, and that's why I'm pretty good because it's trained very well. So people don't understand is there is a power, not just laying down on the arm and I'm pressing. There is nothing like this. So people get a little bit mad because they have a big idol which is Devil Narat and they complaining. But I think soon they will change. I think they will change.
I think
And
people are getting more knowledgeable on arm wrestling, and like you said, it's hard for me to when people tell me they don't understand how to press. It's hard for me to fathom that because I've been pressing since I was a wrist wrestler, and that's where you lock hands in the middle and you pin to your forearm. So that was I've been doing that since 1990. But it is a difficult move, and it's really heavy on the joint, and it is a power move. But yeah, I think people are getting more knowledgeable in arm wrestling, but just like you said, if they have a favorite and that favorite gets beat, you're now the enemy and you cheated somehow to get that victory. But people do come back around. So it is, I mean, just if they're talking about you, that means you're doing something right. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, correct.
But
And about the Jerry.
yes.
Yeah, how would you beat Jerry?
About the Jerry, I think I will go full my power with the side pressure and I will try kick him out from the center. So because it's no point for me to try something else if everyone want to see the press. So I think I will try press Jerry and the stronger side pressure will win.
Right.
Or faster or stronger. One of them will kick out the center and will win.
Right. So back in 2007, he and I had a match in a tournament at the NAL to qualify to pull for the world title for the National Arm Wrestling League. And he beat me one round pressing me. I beat him one round pressing him, and then he beat me one round pressing me. But every match was won in the press. But that's before I had all the injuries and I didn't have range of motion. So meeting him in the center of the table is a risk, but hey, Devin did it and was successful. So
there you have it. So Buddy Hale, Buddy Hale says my last name is pronounced like hell. Did I call you Hall, Buddy? I shouldn't have because I recognize that name. I actually have family with that last name. So great advice from the monster is what Phil Woody says.
There you go, Phil.
Kamil is thinking outside the box is what someone says. Yes, he is. I think that Kamil is very secretive, and I see it behind those eyes, Kamil. I see. You want us to believe you're a nice guy, but I know that you're a killer, and you're hoping to harm my husband. So I get it. I get it.
Why? Because you want to harm me?
No. No.
No. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. I am a little bit afraid that I can hurt Michael, and I don't want to hurt him now.
Hey, listen, hurt it, bro. It's all came apart before. So I told somebody the other day, the worst case scenario, it comes apart. It's already happened. I'm not worried about it. Yeah. I will test the arm out completely. So it is your job it's not your job to make sure I stay safe. Your job's to win, just like my job's to win. So we're both going to come there and try to do our job, and whatever happens, happens. But I do appreciate the concern. Thank
you. Especially I've got a message today from Anna. Make sure you have your own insurance up there. So I don't know why she sent this message.
She's talking about health insurance.
I guess he's talking about hurting me.
Well, we got to make sure too. I've got travel insurance, health insurance, even though it's just in Florida. We got to do that for real.
There you go.
So this is what Wordcheck says.
All right.
Wordcheck says, at first, I was somewhat antagonistic or negative towards Kamil because he won a match seemingly because he got the edge on the start. But in the lives when Ingen and MMT, he seems like a really likable guy. Well, because he is. He's a likable guy. I know because I've seen him on the table and he steps up to that table. It's all business. All right. So as the wife, a little nervous.
Well, let me just go ahead and let me tell you this. It was about 3 years ago. It was about 3 years ago. Kamil went online and said he was going to tear my bicep with his chest. Just saying.
You did
He
that,
said
Camille?
that. I called him out for it. I was like, so you want to hurt?
You did
He's like,
that?
I didn't mean it that way. He just, I lose translation.
No, not
Somebody
exactly.
post. I need it for
Not
inspiration.
not exactly. Not exactly. But I want to press Michael and see if I can. That was only my,
Yeah, I know, buddy. Yeah.
dreaming. But the dreaming coming true, and now that's why I'm scared because my press now is very strong, and I don't know. I hope I will not hurt him.
That is very nice. Thank you so much for not wanting to hurt me. Yeah, I mean, it really is. That's, at the end of the day, man, it's just arm wrestling. We're going to have a good time. And like I've said this recently in interviews, for a very long time, I forgot that there was a winner and a loser. I just went into competitions expecting to win and didn't really lose very often. And then the last few years, I realized there is, from every competition, from every match, we're going to have 15 matches or so at this event. And there's 15 people who are going to go home with a loss that did not go there expecting to lose. So at the end of the day, man, it's just after the match is over, we're all good buddies again. It's good times, but on to the next competition. That being said, I'm very excited about this match. I'm very excited about where my strength's at. I'm very excited about testing myself shoulder to shoulder with you if it happens to go there, because I'm definitely willing to do it. And then if you do get in on a shoulder, see if my bicep holds up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Engin says always this to me as well. Kamil, whoever pull at East and West is a big champion. There is no people just from nowhere. There are all of big champions. So, I'm happy I am there, and I'm happy you there as well. You come back, so I know that you are no joke. That's for sure. So that's why I'll be very serious on the table, and I'll be so focused, and I'll be so powerful because you are no joke. That's all.
Well, I appreciate that.
What I need everybody at home to hear is that Camille has told Michael he is at 110%. So he is good, healthy, and strong. And Michael's like 90. We're going to find that other 10 in less than 2 weeks. We will find that other 10. I don't know how, but we're going to.
We're going to be good.
But anyhow, I've got one question, and then we'll wrap this up because I know that you're at your mama's house and you got things to do. But,
and it's almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock there as well.
Yeah.
Someone was asking, and because we've all heard what Michael's given himself a timeline of like 2 years. If you were to look at where you are, Camille, what timeline are you given the goal of getting to and beating Levant? How much time are you giving yourself to accomplish that goal?
I think if I am pressing now like 120 kilos, I think if I will be able to press 150 kilos, I can go for 11, and this could take me 2 years.
2 years.
Same time.
So you both have very similar goals with timelines attached. I mean, very similar.
Right.
So Phil Woody has got a question. Phil Woody's been our member here on the Monster Factory or Monster Michael Todd channel for 30 months.
2.5 years.
And he's got a question for Camille. I didn't know this about Camille. Camille, how did you find your time living in the UK? And do you have any plans on coming back? You're a Team West defector, is what he said.
Guys, I am back already 3 years to Poland. So I was in UK 15 years, and that's why I was seeing Michael in 2009 in Manchester, and I was seeing Michael in London when I was seeing Wanger, Bortolato. I see all the big guys coming to, like Tim Bresman, I think, and many guys. So I was there 15 years. We go together with my wife for job, like in 2006, and we work there hard a lot and everything. But all the time there, I have arm wrestling. I have a small gym in my garage, and I was keep training. So I am all live with arm wrestling, and we have 3 daughters. And when the oldest daughter have 10 years old, we decide that this is the time to come back because we want to be them Polish, and if we will stay there in England, they will be English. So we want to go back home and stay here, and we like Poland. Poland is beautiful country. So
What
that's
what
how it's
part do you live in?
not far from London. It's
What
like
Poland? Poland. What part?
Poland, in Kielce. This is like between Krakow and Warsaw, one city.
Okay.
And we have experience as well from England. We live in London, we live in Cambridge, we live in uh, oh my God, Braintree. And the Braintree was a small town, and we love the small town. And we feel here in Kielce similar that this is small town, is everything around, and it's not so huge like so many people, so busy, crazy, everything. So that's how we like it. We have some experience from the life as well. So that's why we choose to be here.
Well, very cool, man. Very cool. That's awesome. And obviously, going back home, you're there with your mom, so I know what that means. So that's awesome. One last thing I want to finish up with is after our match, win or lose, you're always welcome to come here to the Monster Factory and train. So let me know whenever you're coming back to the States. You want to stop and get some good.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
So I want to remind everybody, I'm actually dropping the links right now, because if you are not going to be in Orlando, Florida to see this live, you have absolutely got to get that pay-per-view. It's going to be an awesome time. Why did that go to private chats? Let me copy that. It's getting difficult for me. It's going to be an awesome time, and it's not going to be something that you want to miss. No one talking for me there, babe.
Oh, yeah. So that went to private chats. He's trying to copy and paste and put it on the comments. So it's open up the link every time. You want
Yes.
to retype it in or no?
I'll retype it in.
Alrighty. Well, all right.
Yeah.
Just going to leave this link. Thank you for your time today, Kamil. Really appreciate it. Stay healthy this next week. Safe travels to you and your lovely wife. Happy early anniversary.
You too, guys. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you very much for call, and see you in 1.5 week, maybe now. Not longer than that.
We'll see each other pretty soon. I think you get there Thursday. You said
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be there Wednesday. So I'll be the big guy with the beard when you walk in.
I will not miss you if I walk next to you. Don't worry.
Hey,
right.
Kamil, tell everyone where they can find you. If they are unaware of your social media, how do they find you? Are you on YouTube as well as Instagram? I know you got a really good Instagram.
I started my YouTube putting like couple of months already, and it's going better and better. So I am now everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. But mostly everything I put on Instagram because I don't know. I just like there.
Yeah.
I have a lot of views there. Whenever I put story, I've got like 3,000, sometimes 4,000. So I think there is a lot of people watching me, and everyone is there actually now. But YouTube, slowly I putting some longer stuff, so you can see this stuff on Instagram. So the best way is to watch both YouTube and Instagram.
So is it Kamil the Golden Dragon, or how do they find you? How's it listed?
Yeah, Kamil Jablonski, Golden Dragon. That's all.
That's
Very
it.
good.
All righty, guys.
All right, brother.
We got Buddy Hale just dropping that link to your YouTube channel in the chat. Thank you so much for doing that, buddy. Everybody go give Kamil a sub and check out his long form. And if you have not done so yet and you're on this live, be sure that you hit the like and either subscribe or follow. And
there we go.
We'll see you
All right,
guys.
let's see those forearm shots.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much. All the best.
Yes,
right,
sir.
Brother, be good. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
That was it.
Okay, guys.
Now I get to see the form myself. I couldn't see it really well.
So you have told me that you feel that the most dangerous thing about Kamil is his confidence.
He still seems very confident.
He is very confident, and it's not getting shaken. And in fact, I can almost see behind his eyes, he's serious, that he's afraid he can hurt you.
Man, the best in the world hadn't been able to hurt me. I mean, he's not stronger than Dennis and Punk off in his prime. He's not stronger than Andre Pushkar in his prime. And I held everything they had. So the arm's going to hold up. The arm's rebuilt. The arm's in great shape. When I say I'm at 90%, I'm at 90% of my previous best form ever, in my opinion. And it may be 92, 94, 95. Who knows? I truly, wholeheartedly, with 100% certainty, believe training continues like it is, I will far surpass anything I've ever been by the end of this year.
And that's because you have a healthy arm.
I have a healthy arm, and I have a regenerative. I mean, I'm more fired up and focused, and I have a burning desire to achieve something. Now I've had a lot in my life. It's just reinvigorated, maybe. Like it's just something's different now. Like I said, and you'll see it all over. I do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It's all over the place. And like I said, this journey is not about me so much. I have one job, and that's to do the work. I believe there's something higher going on. I know my mom's watching. I know that people are following this comeback. I've made a statement that this is going to be the greatest comeback in arm wrestling, and I believe that God's going to work through me. I think people are going to, be brought to Christ through this. I genuinely do. I mean, people think I don't know what people think. Sometimes I see comments as derogatory or whatever, but I just believe that it's more important than just me.
Well, there you have it. And Armenian Arm Wrestler says, you got this, Monster. The Truth says, we believe in you, Monster. Buddy Hale, everyone, y'all be safe. Yeah, he's coming to win for sure, is what he's saying about Kamil. Yes,
no, he's very focused. And like I said, if you listen to his goals, they're very similar to mine.
Very
Timelines,
similar.
everything. And this match is very impactful for what's coming next. I win this match, I get Gennady in 12 weeks, 12 weeks after this, so 14 weeks from now. Gennady is a match that means a lot because it's a match that I lost. It's a match that I think I can win. It's a match that solidifies me in that top 5 overall in the world. So yeah, I mean, I got to beat Kamil. There's no other way around it. I've got to beat Kamil. So
there you have it. Well, you know what? I believe in you.
I believe in me. And like I said, I don't, because I have so much faith that this is bigger than me. I have no fear, no worry, no concern. I'm just going to go do the work.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to get back onto our day. I got a lot of stuff I got to take care of out in the garden. And
I still have another PR lift to attempt. Plus, I have to eat a lot of food because I'm hungry and I'm a super heavyweight.
So, Michael, what you posted today, is that the most you've done?
It is not.
It is not.
It is not. I am currently.
Are you going to give the number?
No.
No.
I am currently. Once I do my lift today will not be posted until Tuesday.
Yeah,
which
all
means
of the
I already have a
behind.
lift that will go out tomorrow. That surpasses the lift that I posted today. It wasn't on purpose. It just, let me tell you what happened.
You hit yourself in the face.
Hit myself in the face. But yeah, so
if y'all weren't on to see that, you
yeah,
missed it.
you did miss it. Yeah, so I had a good lift. Another good lift. Next morning, I lifted successfully, but I wasn't happy with it. Just wasn't pleased with the lift. So that night, Corey came in, and I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and do tomorrow's lift today because I took a pre-workout, got hyped up, and then I had a very successful lift.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, cool. Moving forward, it's no longer gonna be a first in the morning lift. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I've got some food, feed my body first, because these lifts are getting really heavy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up getting essentially 2 days ahead. So YouTube is still 2 days behind Instagram and Facebook, which is essentially 2 days behind where I'm really at. But that gives me content to post even after my training is finished.
And the thing about it is, if you guys are watching, because a lot of people are like, Michael, you do not have to PR every day. I don't think these are your PRs. You're just going up on weight. He's just going up on weight. It is a new
personal record, but it's not my max effort.
You're not.
So they are PRs. They're just not max efforts.
Yeah, it's not max effort at all.
Yeah, because the weight's still moving just as easily.
Mm-hmm. You're not struggling.
Now, like the lift that I'll post tomorrow, obviously was heavier than the lift I posted today, and it moved as easy. So I think the one I'm about to do here in a little bit, because I did yesterday's lift after standing on concrete for like 6 hours.
So I don't want you to find your max. Before.
Yeah, so listen, let's just say I don't fail, and I hit a lift on Friday, and that lift is successful.
That's the last lift?
I'm not even going to try anything heavier.
All right.
Like there's no reason to risk injury when I've already far surpassed my goal. My goal was 155 pounds because the most I had done was 154 pounds with barely the clearance of maybe a piece of cardboard, right? So barely got off the ground. And people were like, how are you doing this? How is this possible? I'm like, well, guys, I went back 25 pounds below my best, 25 pounds below my max effort lift. And then I started from that weight and just made small increases daily. I blew through the plateau of 154, and I haven't looked back.
Yes, Phil. Exactly. That's 3 accidents this month. Now, no more. Phil, he had to have his leg cut open just a few days ago.
I did go in Thursday.
I
And
was
they had
terrified.
to slice my leg open because of clotting from the blood. The hematoma was so bad.
And the pain.
The pain was severe.
He had to get him on antibiotics. And I was like, do you want to be dealing with what Georgie's dealing with?
Started with antibiotics last Sunday. And all this was from 2 failed box jumps hitting my shin on the metal frame. Apparently being super heavyweight, landing on your shin on metal is not good for your leg. But
not great.
Yeah, so I got it sliced open on Thursday. It was quite painful. She's like, you understand once that pain wears off, that's going to hurt real bad. So, yes. Now, the problem with it, the biggest problem I have.
Did 170 already?
170 is what I posted today. I posted, see, this is YouTube. Sorry, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, you're still 2 days behind. I apologize.
Yeah.
I don't know. What did I post on? I think I posted 67.25 today on YouTube.
Okay. But 170 you posted on Instagram.
We got to quit telling people that. Keep following the journey. Keep following the journey. But yeah, so yeah, the problem with it is I can't get in the cold plunge.
What about that fall off the back of the truck blooper? Did you do that?
I don't know.
I don't think.
When did I fall off the back of a truck?
I don't think you did.
I'm sure I have at some point in my life.
Sure you have.
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
But this is what's
I've
funny.
been ran over by. When I was a kid, we were going to a football game. We're sitting in the back of like a station wagon type vehicle with our feet hanging off the back. The woman backs down the driveway. My feet get caught, and she's running me over as the kids are like, "Mom, stop! You're running over Michael." You know.
Y'all.
Yeah, that's what's happened to me.
Yesterday, I'm going to start talking about this, but we got to go.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Michael came
yeah.
so close to being in a fight. So close.
It wasn't a fight. It would have been.
No, he would have pummeled the guy.
Yeah.
There was not going to be. He was not going to be hitting you back at that point. But
So, I am an animal lover.
I had to scream at him to get back in the car.
I love all animals.
It was very upsetting.
And I point this out to Rebecca as we're going to get our pizza for a cheat meal. And there's this Jeep Gladiator with outdoors, and they have a dog in the back seat, double leashed, right?
Double leashed to the handles that you hang on to.
And I'm watching this dog going back and forth, and I'm like, this is stupid, honey. Look at this.
He's gonna fall out.
This dog's gonna fall out and hang himself.
Mm-hmm.
They pull ahead of us.
It wasn't 30 seconds later.
Make the curve, and I see a 3-legged dog in the road, and I'm terrified and angry all at once for this dog.
This dog was rolling and over
the curb.
At the curb, yeah.
So I immediately pull in as I see this Jeep getting in the turn lane and start to turn around.
And realize
that's the dog that was leashed up that has now fallen out of the vehicle at 45, 50 miles an hour.
A moving vehicle.
So, needless to say, I had to control myself.
Or I did.
Yeah, it was. Then I'm like, "Where's the dog?" That he pulls up, like I can't find the dog, and where's the dog? And I see the dog coming, and in my best controlled way I could, I'm like,
"That is not safe.
It's not safe for you to drive around with that dog." He goes, "Well, I had him double leashed," and I'm like,
"I saw the leash."
I said something else.
Okay,
yeah,
well, you guys. Okay, so what happened?
The
dog falls out of the Jeep. You understand this, and it could have gotten run over by us because we were right behind it. And in that case, I would have let him do whatever he wanted to do to the man. At that point, it would have been over. Michael dodged the dog, and luckily, the little dog is okay. Got some road rash, some bruising, but he's all right. That's the only thing that saved that man. The other thing that saved the dog was not only did he fall out, he fell out of the collar because he could have been hung as well, right? So he fell out of the collar. When he fell out of the Jeep, saved his life. And then I saved that man's life by getting Michael back in the car. That's how that works.
I'm just a firm believer of whatever you do to an animal, I should be able to do to you. And I want to throw him out of a moved vehicle 45 miles an hour. It's just very hard for me. And I know, and I bet he didn't even think it through when he did it. They just thought they were going to go have a nice drive with their dog. But you have to take care of your animals because they depend on you. And that was a tough one.
All right. I don't even know how I got. He says, imagine Monster yelling at you all jacked from a workout with the beard. It'd be scary. Yeah, Armenian arm wrestler. The fellow was big wide eyes, and he's like, I had him on double leashes. I was like, Michael, get in the car, because the man knew what was coming if it didn't stop. So yeah, if you're gonna let something come, harm an animal, don't let it happen in front of us. It doesn't work out too well. But thank you guys again for hanging out.
Yeah. Sorry about the story.
Totally enjoy it. Sorry about the story.
Again, ready to get something
We don't want to end it on. I'm going to tell you, Camille let his dog jump out of a car before you go out there.
Oh shit!
That's what's going to happen.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, go out there and destroy him. Okay. All right, let you find some extra aggression like you need it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. We're really, truthfully getting off now. I have totally enjoyed chatting with you guys.
Before we get off, keep watching the PRs on the Pro Nation lift, the riser lift. Obviously, I have to get a new karate belt for the Pro Nation Gauge back pressure. But
you tore your black belt.
I tore my black belt. That's my original black belt from 1987. That's probably why I tore when I got my black belt when I was 14. So if you would,
this is cool.
Comment down below. 1 second. Comment down below what number you think I will hit on Pro Nation lift by the time August 2nd comes. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. The Undertaker said I was a legit athlete, because if we have a clip, it's from a recent podcast, because obviously I did the Undertaker's podcast. It's gonna be into this month or first of next month when they release it. And
you give an East versus West a shout out there.
East versus West shout out. I'm gonna have the link in the description and stuff like that as well. But did Chuck Norris say 17? What do you say, 77.5? I can guarantee you, Chuck, it's not gonna be 177.5. But I appreciate the optimism. That is a very big lift.
But he says that we won't know if that could be your max lift.
I've already told myself what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And I just told you I'm not going to do anything.
No, what I'm saying is you won't be trying to hit that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not.
So crap. They're going way
Oh my God. Okay, listen, guys, I only have today, and I have 6 more attempts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to make any crazy. I'm just going to tell you, I had been doing 0.75 pound increases. I started doing 1 pound increases.
You're doing 1 pound?
I've been doing. I
did. You're going up by only 0.75.
Yeah, I went up 1.75 the other day, and then I pounded it since. Remember, I was ahead, so I took 2 days off. I came back instead of doing.
How is this that you tell me what your plan is going to be, and then you don't stick to the plan?
I'm very much a plan stickler.
Where is this guy that says, I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do?
I'm doing exactly what I said I would do. Dominate. Destroy.
Okay, guys. All right. We'll see y'all next time.
All right. Dude, look, he hates dogs. He beats them.
This is funny. Armenian arm wrestler, you need a Monster Factory shirt. Yeah, I heard Camille hates dogs and beats them. Okay.
Yeah, I know that can't be true. He's good of a person.
You never know.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Don't be that guy. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Y'all be blessed. Take care.
Talk to you later.